What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. And did I just record a full 15-minute long video but forget to plug in my Rode Wireless Go mic? Maybe. What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. After 2 weeks of using the Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless. Today we're talking about the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. I'm going to talk you through the good, the bad and the meh points about the headphones. Let's go. I'm going to get this done in 10 minutes or less. Don't want to waste your time. So let's go with the good. Good points about the Sennheiser Momentum 4s are, well, the design. These look absolutely fantastic in white. The black ones are cool too. Along with the design, you obviously have to have solid materials. Fabric, plastic, silicone type soft feel fake leather for the ear cups and the headband all come together to work really, really well to make a fairly lightweight yet premium feeling set of earphones. I love it. Along with the little design factor, I love the fact that in the ear cups you've got left and right marked, because we've all been there. We've got the headphones the wrong way and your touch buttons are the wrong side. We've all been there. And I guess that's the one thing I would say along with the design as well. They are touch sensitive ear cups. There's only one button, which is long press for pairing mode or click for on and off. Everything else is controlled by swiping or tapping gestures, which you get used to within the first day, to be honest, and it works quite well, with a slight caveat we'll get to very soon. Other good points about the headphones, probably the main good point about this set of headphones is the battery life. 60 hours is no lie. I have charged these twice since owning them for 2 weeks, and one of those times I had to charge them we'll talk about in a second or two. So yeah, battery life, fantastic. Sound quality, awesome. I'm no audiophile, so I don't tweak with the equalizer. I don't go into that really at all. Default settings work for me. Bass is good. Highs, mids, lows. It all works for me in the default settings. The Sennheiser app does have the EQ setting. You can change everything to your heart's content. So yeah, you will get great sound from these. Other good points, and a main feature of the earphones and most earphones these days, is active noise cancellation. It's up there with the best in the market as far as noise cancellation goes. Yep, up there with the AirPods Max, the Sonys, for that price I should say, not like your studio £3,000 headphones, but along with the AirPods Max, the XM4s and XM5s for noise cancellation. That works really, really well. Other good points, the price. I mean, for £300 you're getting the headphones, a travel case which is hard so it's protective, you're getting an aeroplane adapter, a 3.5mm headphone jack, the charging cable. Yeah, that all works really well for me. At £300 for Sennheiser headphones, yeah, that's a really good price. So that's all the good. There's one meh point that I want to talk about, and it's the opposite end of noise cancellation, and it is ambient sound. I do think Sennheiser have missed a trick here, and all it would have taken is maybe an extra microphone or two. For me, the AirPods Max, no matter what the price point, offer the best ambient sound mode I've ever heard. Wearing the AirPods Max in ambient sound mode is like what I imagine Daredevil hears the world like. I know Daredevil's not real, but if he existed. I do genuinely believe if you have a hearing condition, not if you're like deaf, but if you've got a hearing condition or you've just got blocked ears, I genuinely believe if you wear the AirPods Max, you'll hear everything far better. I love it. The XM4s, the XM5s, the Bose all have great ambient sound modes as well. AirPods Max is just top. And at the bottom of that list, by no means bad, but meh, are these. The ambient sound mode isn't great, and as mentioned, all it takes is an extra couple of microphones or some software tweaking to get it slightly better. But again, not, as I say, not bad, just a meh point. Now, what is bad? The Bluetooth pairing. These headphones pair with unlimited devices. That's all fine and well. But they only pair with 2 devices at once. So when I'm working on my MacBook Pro and I've got my headphones connected to my phone, those are generally the 2 main devices, that's fine. It works seamlessly. But when I come away from my office, when I come away from work and I want to move on to my iPad or the Tab S8 Ultra, I have to manually go into the app, disconnect from one, then connect to the other. Which, you're saying, Mike, that's hardly a hardship. Well, it is a hardship when the only device I've downloaded the Sennheiser app on is my phone. If you want to control from every room and every device which is connected to the headphones at any one time, you have to manually go into the app, which means downloading the app on your MacBook, on your Android tablet, on your iPad. That's just a step I cannot be bothered going down. I shouldn't have to. It should be more intuitive to know when I connect manually in the Bluetooth settings to the headphones, that's the device I want to play media through. But it doesn't. You have to disconnect to another 2 if they're connected. And again, that's because they're in range. My phone and my MacBook Pro are always in range. So what I find I have to do is disconnect the Bluetooth on my phone, because I tend to always have that with me, and then I can connect to another device. That's just a pain. Now, I mentioned about battery life, and this is another big point, and I'm trying to get through this within 10 minutes. One time, I took these off, popped them down, left them for a day, and went back to use them, and they died. It turns out they'd never turned off. They never disconnected. And I couldn't work out why when I was trying to stream a podcast through my tablet, it wouldn't work. Turns out, without me noticing, the podcast was actually playing through this. It just never turned off automatically. So that drained the battery completely, because it was essentially always paired to something. It was always on while sitting on my desk. And that was a real pain in the backside. But that's only happened once. What does happen fairly regularly is when I pop these back in the case, if I switch them off manually, so by using the button on the bottom there, and I put them back in the travel case positioning, or it must be too tight or something happens, it actually clicks the button and turns them back on. So when I go to watch something on the MacBook, I can't hear it because it's streaming through the headphones in the case. Not a major inconvenience, just feels like something that could be sorted with software. So yeah, that's another bad point. As far as any other bad points go, I really don't have any. What I want from headphones is convenience, sound quality, good bang for buck. And these ultimately give it. Any downside I've mentioned, any bad point, can be fixed with software updates, which is why for me, I'm keeping the Sennheisers. I use the Sennheisers more than any other earphones I have just now. They will be going abroad with me soon. So yeah, I can recommend them. There's just a couple little quirks that I believe will get ironed out as firmware updates and software updates come through. Yeah, one other point to mention, if you like to watch media in bed, if you wear a scarf, if you wear a big hoodie, the sensitivity on the ear cups is real. I always seem to pause or change track or swipe up and down just by having like the pillow around me or a hood up. You can basically never have a hood up if you've got these ear cups. Unlike the Sonys, the XM5s and XM4s, they seem to have managed through trial and error to get the touch sensitivity right. The Sennheisers aren't there yet. I don't think I'm the only one experiencing any issues I've mentioned, but what would be good is if you've got the headphones and you want to comment down below, let me know anything I've missed as far as bad points, or indeed good points, of which there are many that I am looking for from a set of earphones. So yeah, again, keep in mind these are £300 or less. That's a damn good price for what you're getting. If you want to see more reviews like this, subscribe, because about 95% of the 4,000 people that watched my last Sennheiser video are not subscribed. It's free. You just push the button. It's like down there somewhere. So yeah. Nice to see you all, so to speak. Peace.